Well, good evening. This is North Dakota Carnivore Lance, and today is day 212 for me on the carnivore diet. So, just updating. Not a lot has changed since, well, in the last 2 weeks. My health has all been the same. My blood pressure's been good. I've been testing my ketones and blood sugars pretty much daily in the afternoon before I get home and eat. So I have an idea what my ketones are running at, and it's actually been pretty good. There's a lot of different things to learn about running with the ketones and doing stuff like that. It gives you a lot more information than what you would expect from a Keto Mojo. Overall, my what would that be? My blood sugars are 5.3 millimoles per liter. My ketones are 1.8. My GKI is an average of 3.9, which means pretty much I'm in a moderate level of ketosis most of the time. At times, like right after you eat, and like up to 4 hours after you eat, your ketones aren't really there. They drop down quite a bit when after that, because you do have insulin that goes in your body, and your body does make sugars. Proteins, if you don't have enough fat, get turned into sugars and it gets stored as fat. So there's a whole lot of stuff like that about that. Let's see, 5 point. So that puts my average blood sugar at about 93 or 94, something like that. That's 5.3 millimoles per liter. It's mmol. It's not the way we normally do stuff, for at least not in the U.S. The rest of the world does, but we don't. And other than that, it's just been pretty much beef, butter, bacon, eggs. Pork belly. Oh my goodness. The last time we were at Costco, I bought some pork belly and I took it out, or I took a pack out because I separated it and froze it. It's about 1.5 pounds that I took out and thawed out, and I made that today for lunch. And I thawed it out, I patted it dry, salted all 4 sides, and then I cross-hatched, cut the top fat part, the skin part, and oh my goodness. I threw it in the air fryer at 425 with the meat side up, flipped it over to another 425 for another 10 minutes, and then I cut it into about maybe just over or just under a 1/2 inch chunks. And I cooked it for another, 14 minutes at 425. And that stuff got so crispy. It was so delicious. I ate the whole thing. It's actually 24.8 ounces of pork belly. That was my dinner today. My lunch, my dinner, 1.5 pounds of delicious pork belly. And oh my God, was that stuff good. But it's a treat to have. It's really nice. I won't be able to eat it a whole lot. But it's really good. Other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. It's just my health has been the same. I've had my blood pressure's been good. My allergies have been good so far. I haven't had any pains. I've been doing the carnivore diet now for 212 days. Came off of my blood pressure medicines in the first 6 weeks, my allergy medicines within the first 6 weeks. I stopped drinking coffee and stopped drinking alcohol about 8 weeks into it. And I've just stayed with beef, butter, bacon, eggs, ruminant animals, bacon, pork belly had bacon anyway. But everything else has been going pretty good. Just been, using the Keto Mojo, just trying to figure out the deal with ketones and stuff. And I actually got that Keto Mojo right on the last day of a 96-hour fast. Or is it? No, I got it on a Friday, so it was right as I hit 72 hours. And tested my ketones, and they were high. Like 4.9 for my ketones, and my blood sugars were down in the 60s. Yeah, so they were pretty low. Let me figure it out here real quick. My blood sugars were my ketones were 4.5 or 4.9, and my blood sugars were 3.5. So my ketones were higher than my blood sugars, which is actually pretty good. Ketones are the preferred fuel for your body to run. It's running on, the difference between running on a premium fuel in a vehicle that requires it and running on, the lowest grade octane you can get. Your body just functions so much better running on ketones. And it's just amazing how you feel when you get to that point. So I just want to make a quick video and update on what's going on and how I'm feeling. And it's coming up. Actually, holy shit! Today is actually my 7-month on carnivore. I started August 22nd. Today is March 22nd. I just realized that 212 days. That was an actual 7-month period there. So, total of 7 months. I've lost 93 pounds on carnivore. I've come off of 5 blood pressure medications, allergy medicine. I've gotten rid of all those little aches and pains that I just, chalked up to me getting old. I'm 58 years old. I started out at 335 pounds. I'm down to 242 pounds. It's been a good ride. I've lost over 20 inches off of my belly. I used to have a big belly. Month into carnivore, in September, the girth around my belly was 58 inches. The other day when I measured it, I was down to 37. So it's 21 inches I've lost off of my belly. My pant size went from a tight 48-inch, where I was worried that the buttons were going to break, and my shirts were 3XL and they were extremely tight. My shirts now, like this one here I'm wearing, this is just a XL, and it's actually pretty loose on me. Not as baggy and loose as a 3XL. I actually put one of those on today by mistake, and those things are huge on me now. And yeah, it was funny. My pants went from that size 48 down to a size 34. I only have 2 pairs of 34 pants, but they both fit. I wear them both. But I've just been wearing size 36 because I've only had the size 36 for 1 or 2 months now, so there's nothing wrong with them. I'm going to wear them until they get too baggy on me, and then I'll be all right and let them go. But I do have a couple pairs of 34s. It's amazing that I can fit down into those. I did Insanity for I started in 2012 and I stopped in 2016. So 4 years I did Insanity. I am doing Insanity and Beachbody workouts. I did lose significant weight. 80 pounds. But I don't think I never lost my pant size. Never went down past 36. I don't remember ever buying 34s when I was doing Insanity. I don't think I could ever fit into them. Even though I weigh more now than I did at my lowest weight in Insanity, there are parts of my body that I've lost a lot more weight. I still have more weight on my belly to lose. That's still, you know, pretty flabby in places, and it's just, but it looks a lot better. I feel so much better. Um, buying the only part about it and doing the carnivore diet, carnivore lifestyle, that gets expensive is having to buy a new wardrobe. If you were a big person like me, um, yeah, you're gonna lose weight. I did carnivore to begin with for health benefits, to get off blood pressure medications, and within 6 weeks I came off of those. In 6 weeks I only lost, it was like 15, maybe 20 pounds. I can't remember exactly what I lost, but it wasn't that much. So my blood pressure didn't become normal because I lost uh, weight. My blood pressure became normal because I got off the standard American diet that makes people sick. The carnivore diet eliminates all the garbage in your diet. It puts you on a proper human diet, what you were supposed to be eating to begin with. So why not give it a try? If you got questions, there's a ton of resources here on YouTube and on X and Facebook and Instagram. Um, I'm in a couple of groups on X and a group on Facebook. The other ones I don't do. I don't do Instagram. I have this channel. If you have questions, ask. Um, Either in the groups on all those, or you can ask me here. I don't mind. I will answer questions that pertain to doing the carnivore diet. I've spent a lot of time listening to the carnivore doctors and people who have been doing this for up to like 60 years. Um, yeah, there's people out there that have been doing this diet that long. There are doctors who have been doing this for 15 years or more. There's a lot of people out there who have been eating this way for a long time. And yeah, they tell their stories, they tell what's going on. The carnivore doctors, they're honest about the diet for you. Um, there's a lot of resources out there. And I would highly recommend anybody trying it. If you have any questions, ask me. I don't mind. Um, you can like the video, subscribe, ask me questions in the comment section. I don't mind. I'll try to answer anything I can. So we'll just leave it at that, and you all have a great night. Thanks.